John Torgerson's model boat creations.
And the carrier is also radio controlled.
You need another hand?
Nope, that's what I can get on my own. Hands only.
Okay.
So all the masts and everything, all you see is all done with little bits and pieces of brass wire. 20 millimeter is a dowel with a pin stuck in the end and a plastic sheet for the scatter shield. The 5-inch guns are done with bits and pieces of different pieces of wood. The guns themselves are toothpicks. These are the 40 millimeter again. These are two guns. The ones in front are 4 guns. These are 4-gun 40 millimeter Bofors.
Yeah, and you made the same. You learned from the other one and used it.
Just one thing led to another. The airplanes I had to make one at a time. The little ones are Hellcats. The big ones are Avengers.
And they're made out of wood?
Yep. Make each wing, each tail surface, the body, the landing gear, and the wheels, and the props. One piece at a time.
Okay, you were telling me something about... Okay, you also have one... If you look inside here, guys, you can see underneath, and there's more ships underneath.
Well, don't get too excited here. That's the hangar deck. And these got their wings folded. Again, Avengers and Hellcats. That's what was on the ship at the time that I built it, or modeled it.
Okay, so since this one goes... This is a radio control too.
Yep.
You also had to think about weight and balance when you were putting them in.
Yep.
Oh my.
This one is also ballasted.
Oh my. No, I mean, but where you put all the boats and everything else.
Well, they're so light that a little bit isn't going to make a whole lot of difference. And there's the guts. This is the 3-to-1 reduction. This is some more ballast. I had to get it right. It's just a baggie with some buckshot in it. The battery is in the other room. I just left it out. Okay. Speed control, rheostats, wherever it is, that one. That's for the rudder. This is for the speed control. That controls the speed of the motor, and then the 3-to-1 reduction makes it so this one and the battleship don't go very fast. They're fairly slow compared to the Chris-Craft. And there again, this is the floor, and underneath of that floor is filled with buckshot. I had to do this little bag to get it to sit properly.
So did you have to play around a lot with that to figure out that? I mean,
yep.
That's got to be kind of an unknown science.
Yep.
Put it in. All right. Now looks like it's going to set right. All right. Now I'm going to put the next piece in.
Yep.
But you didn't know how much that was going to weigh or this was going to weigh, so right. You had to leave a little bit.
Yeah. So it was a process.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't happen right away, of course.
So it wasn't done in a week?
No.
How long did it take you to do this one?
Probably about 1,100 hours.
So, did you work on it straight, or was it like take you a year?
Probably about 2 years.
Okay.
The Missouri and the Enterprise, Missouri and the Chris-Craft, probably a year from start to finish. This one, I didn't want to build them airplanes one at a time. I was trying to figure out some way to get them a mass production done, and I finally just gave up and built them one at a time. About 200 hours in just the airplanes.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of them there.
Yeah, there's 50 on board. At the time, there were 52. The real one had 52. So I said, the other 2 were out on patrol somewhere. This was pretty much at the end of the war. This one, 45. Yep. Excuse me. The flight deck was made out of wood.
Okay.
And these were timbers and I'm not sure of the size. I think they were like 6x6 or 6x8 timbers. And what I had to do to make the flight deck look authentic is take a 6-inch ruler and slot these so they look like a wood deck.
So you just like took a razor blade or whatever.
A little X-Acto
Yep.
knife and cut these, and then of course the various grooves and so on. This is an elevator. There's an elevator right here. Like that one is just coming up with the wings folded. There should be an elevator back here somewhere too. I think there's 3 elevators on board right there. That's the 3rd one.
So there's limits to the detail. You didn't make the elevators work.